Hey guys, it's Dan O'Donnell from PositiveAtmosphere.com, and I want to make a video for you tonight talking about three things, and that's passion, focus, and persistence. And so the first of these, passion. I'll tell you a little story. When I was about 18 and I was in high school, I was thinking about what I wanted to do after school, right? And the thing that I knew I would most enjoy was being a personal trainer. And I took this healthcare services class and was learning all about the different muscle groups and anatomy and all that kind of stuff, and reading about nutrition and different kinds of exercises and stretches and all that stuff. And I was really into it. Excuse me. And I thought, I'm pretty good at this stuff. I think I can teach other people how to take care of themselves and work out and be more fit. And that's something I'd like to do. But then, in the back of my mind, I started thinking, yeah, but I've got the kind of grades, I can get into college and go get educated in something where I can make a bunch of money. And personal trainers, they don't make a lot of money. So what I think I'll do is I'll go and do something that makes me a bunch of money, and then I can spend all the time I want doing what I think is fun. And so at the time, that's what I thought made sense. So I went off to college at Western Washington University, went to school there for a year before I got bored with it and left, and actually ended up playing baseball there for 3 years, which shows you where my real passion was, which was, the sports, fitness, exercise type of stuff is what I love doing. Don't tell them up at Western, by the way, that I played 3 years of baseball but only went to 1 year of school, okay? So I didn't last because I wasn't passionate about school. I thought, I was going to go up there and be a finance major with maybe a minor in international business, and I'm going to go, learn how to be filthy rich. But I didn't love it, didn't stick around, didn't have the persistence to get through that. So, fast forward 10 years, and here I am running PositiveAtmosphere.com, which I'm totally passionate about. I love this stuff. I love learning about how to live a better life, which is everything from the fitness and sports and all that kind of stuff, taking care of your body, which I used to love. And then on top of it, mindset, spirituality, everything. It just encompasses everything you need to live a better life. So I love this stuff, and here I am 10 o'clock at night making a video about it on a Sunday night. So focus, okay? First of all, if you've got the passion piece, the focus is going to be a lot easier because you're going to love doing it and you're going to be less distracted. But there are going to be things out there that are going to catch your attention, and if you're like me, you have to fight that tendency to try everything all at once. And I heard somebody call it recently SOS, which is Shiny Object Syndrome. And it's oh, what's the flavor of the month? This new thing, this new business opportunity, this new hobby, this new whatever. I'm going to get on the board for this new nonprofit, or run for political office, or a million other things you could be doing, right? So find what you're passionate about and focus on it, because it takes a lot of time to get really good and proficient at something, whether it's a career, a hobby, whatever. Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers, if you've checked that out, basically his argument is that it takes about 10,000 hours to get really good at something, to be a real genius at something. He said even, the Michael Jordans and the Mozarts and the Beatles of the world, they weren't born like that, and it didn't come to them really much easier than anybody else. So if you haven't read that book, check it out for sure, Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. So passion, focus, and then the third one is something that I think in our culture has kind of got swept under the rug recently, and that's persistence. You will hit obstacles, you'll have challenges, and you've got to be able to fight through that to persist. And I said fight through that, that's just a habit, saying it that way, but if it's your passion and you love what you're doing, you're not going to have to fight through it. You're gonna wake up every morning wanting to keep going. And when you have a setback, you go, okay, whatever, it happens, moving on. How do I get past that? How do I fix it? How do I improve what I'm doing? So expect those setbacks, and expect it, to take years to become really good at something and to start seeing big rewards from whatever it is you're up to. So passion, find that first, put that in place, and the next two steps will be a lot easier, which are focus and persistence. And don't forget about the persistence piece. Most of the big, hugely successful people out there that are in the news and everything had a couple big failures before they ever made it, right? So think about that. You know, when you're there in the middle of a failure yourself, General Patton, I think he said, it's not about how far you fall, it's about how high you bounce. Just keep in mind that everybody has failures, even the greatest people out there, and most of those people, they had the most failures. And that's why they're so great. They just wouldn't give up, and they kept getting better and changing their approach. So that's long enough. Go check out positiveatmosphere.com. I hope this video helps you out. You can shoot me an email if you want anytime. It's Dan@positiveatmosphere.com. Have a great night.